Hey, so in this video I will talk to you about what it's like to solo backpack at 29 years old. Solo backpacking can be something really hard. Maybe other people will say that it's something really easy. I doubt that a lot of people says that, but you learn along the way. And also what is good for me or for the people that you will watch on YouTube telling you about their own story about solo backpacking can change from one to another. So even if I'm telling you that solo backpacking is good for me, maybe you will try and it will not be good for you. Even though I still doubt it because there's multiple ways of solo backpacking. And I've talked about it on videos, you can check. The video I think is called How to Backpack, and I'm talking about 3 ways of solo backpacking. The 3 ways I've learned about, I know that there's more ways of solo backpacking, but it's just the ways that I know. So if you know more ways to solo backpack, say it in the comment and go check this video, because I'm not going to say in this video what are the ways of solo backpacking, okay? I will just tell you about my own way of solo backpacking, which was traveling the world and wanting to find jobs in different countries, So I've obviously started solo backpacking with some money, and I got scammed and I lost a lot of money. And then I think I've done a video about it, a story time, telling you more about what happened. It was in Greece. I also did videos about Greece and about me vlogging myself in Greece, in Egypt, in Sri Lanka. I've been, vlogging my backpacking trip, so you also can go check those videos out. I found my own way to solo backpack, which was finding some jobs in certain country and then having enough money to go to another country. And I had this perfect plan. Maybe it was a 1-year plan to go around the world. I mean, not every country of the world for sure. Just, some countries. I had a list and I just wanted to travel the world and to visit some countries in Asia and, I had my list. The thing is, nothing happened as I imagined, okay? I got stuck in some countries like Greece, for example, where I stayed 7 months in total because I've been backpacking for around 2 years. And I did a lot of break where I had to go back to France because I didn't have enough money, and it was just so complicated and I did not foresee my backpacking travel this way. And there's a moment where I felt like I was a little bit like a loser, because I was like, you're 29 and okay, you're backpacking, okay, even that, even though, let's imagine my solo backpack went according to plan, a lot of countries, I make some money along the way to go to the next country. Okay, awesome. Okay, you've visited a lot of countries, you have a lot of experiences, and then you met some people along the way, amazing people, bad people, you had positive experiences, negative experiences, and then what? Because something that you might not know about me is that after high school, I don't have any diploma, okay? I tried university, you don't even imagine what I've been through. I have my notebook with me, just, to talk to you about some points that I really, really don't want to forget. And it happens when I was doing a video and then I finished it and then I was like, oh, I forgot this point, even though I had my notebook with me. So I actually wrote 3 things. The first one is either, solo backpacking at 29 years old. First point I wrote it's either crazy, so in the eyes of other people, solo backpacking at 29 years old is just something crazy. I've got a woman, okay, that told my mom in front of me.
And she's saying she wants to travel the world like this, but like, you're going to let her do that?
Back then I was like 27, 28.
So you're going to let her do that?
And she was like, my mom was like, well, she's an adult. She can do whatever she wants. And also, she's very organized, like she prepared herself. It's been months, if not years, that she wants to do this. What do you want me to do? So, in front of me. Yes, there's people like that. So, for some people, it's just a crazy thing and they don't care to know if you prepared yourself, if you didn't prepare yourself. Actually, I like the kind of backpacking where you're living day to day. It's my kind of travel. I know there's people saying, you know, the families that are traveling with their kids, it's not something good. Actually, to me, I think it's something amazing, okay? So there's perceptions. What you think, if you're thinking that it's something crazy, doesn't mean that it's the universal law, because it's not. You're not more right than I am. It's your truth and it's my truth and it's this family's truth, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day if they want to travel. To me, I think the kids, you know, they discover a lot of different cultures, they open their mind, they open their mind also to different way of living and also just different languages, you know. To me, it's not a bad thing. Of course, there's bad parts. I'm not saying it's all amazing. There's obviously bad parts, like everything in life, you know. But at the end of the day, it's still a choice. And it's not because you think that it's a bad thing that it means that it's a bad thing. Alright? The second point I wrote, it's either it's a good thing, because I'm young. Actually, I'm not going to write, so I can just put the pencil there. Because I'm young. This is something I heard. First, I look like I'm 18 or 21, 24 max. This year, I will be 30. I know. So, I'm not that young, you know. People were like, yeah, it's good. And even though I was 40, 35, I don't know, 45, 55, 60 for what I know. It's just you're telling me this from your point of view. But to me, the answer that I will give to anybody that is telling me that they're traveling the world, as long as it makes you happy, that's all that matters. I don't care about the excuses like, oh, it's good because you're young, do this now. No, do this all your life. And the problem with this, and hearing this all the time, and it comes from a good point. It comes from a good energy, I know, a good intention. But I think it's just a society point of view to when you're 30, you should have a family, you should have a house, you should have a husband or a wife or whoever. Like, you know what I mean? You should be settled. Well, no. I don't agree. And I'm not gonna lie, there's moments where I'm thinking like, Lila, what are you even doing right now? There's a lot more moments than you can imagine where I'm thinking that. But then I'm like, yeah, but traveling is making me happy. And yeah, maybe it's not going to make me happy all my life. But I don't want to write my future in 10 years from now. All I want is not to live my life and then think, oh, I didn't really want it to live my life this way, you know, like I would have liked to. No, I don't want to live my life with thinking I would have liked to do this. Alright? I will do this thing. And I have to fight with my own demons that are telling me, what are you doing, Lina? Where are you going, you know? But I think when you think about it, life would be so tiring if you knew in advance everything that would happen in the future. No, I wouldn't like to live like that. I like not knowing what the future holds for me. That's, to me, that's the beauty of life, you know? And there's moments where you're thinking, oh, I remember when I was a kid, you know, when I was a child, life was so much better. Why? Did you even like ask yourself why life was so much better when you were a kid? Because usually people are saying, yeah, because I had way less weight on me, you know, way less thing to worry about. No, it's this, yes. But everything that would have happened to you, even if you had the same weight as a kid of things that you need to worry about, I think you would have perceived life better than today. Either way. You know why? Because you were living the moment. You were living in the moment. You were not worrying about tomorrow. It's like being a cat. I'm hungry, so I'm going to either ask my owner, or if I'm a stray cat, I'm going to try to find some food. I'm tired, I'm going to sleep right now. They don't think about what am I going to eat tonight? What am I going to eat tomorrow? But I know society created a way of life like this. So it's hard not to do this with everything in our life. So you have to learn again how to live in the moment. And actually we have to learn how to let go. When I think about it, it's sad that we have to learn how to let go. Because when you're really succeeding to let go, it's way less energy. It's easier. You're going to be like, oh, I was in the surviving mode all along. All along I was in the surviving mode. And you're going to feel so good. And backpacking actually really helps you with this. That you want it or not. It's either it's the end of the world because nothing happened as you planned. And also something that I realized when I was backpacking is that every small decisions that I'm making has a huge impact. Because I had to choose at the last minute where I wanted to go for some reason. It happens a lot. And Sri Lanka was not even in my list. You know? So, yeah, there's moments like that where I was like, I just have to do this and then it's going to change my whole future. Which is actually happening every day. Even if you're not backpacking, but you just don't see it. It doesn't feel like as much as a big impact, but you don't know. You have a day off. It's either you go out today or either you don't go out. If you go out, maybe you would have meet someone that would have introduced you to your future wife or your future husband. Maybe if you stay at home, you will not meet those people ever, and you will have a different husband and different kids. Who knows? You know, we don't see it because we're in this cycle of I have to go to work and then I have to, and I was thinking I don't want to live like this. I have no issues with other people living like this as long as they're happy. That's all that matters. But if you're not happy, please don't be too much afraid to try something new. Okay, the last point I wrote is it's hard because of society, which actually I just said. I just said everything about it, so I don't have to have my note with me. Society is building us this way to have the same life, the same things every day, all our life. I have to go to work and then I come back home and then I eat and then I sleep and then I have to go to work and then I come back home and then I eat and then I sleep and then I have to go to work and then I have to come back home and then I have to eat and then I have to sleep. And tomorrow I will do this again. It feels like a nightmare to me. And I'm not saying this as if, I know, and I can hear already people saying, you know, yeah, but we don't have the same opportunities as you might have. You don't even know my life. You don't know that I don't have a lot of opportunities. I create them. I lost my job during COVID, not knowing how I would be paying my rent, I would be eating, I would have money after that. And it was not an easy moment, especially mentally. If you know my life, it's not easy. I don't want to go too much into detail, but it's not easy, especially mentally. I prefer trying and not succeeding, but at least I tried, than never try at all. And I was like that before. I was so afraid to do things, to move, to try, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I prefer not trying and losing. At least I'm still losing right now while trying, but it's just better for my ego to know that I'm just losing because I didn't try, than I tried and I lost. Alright. That's it for today. Just comment if you've been through similar things, not even just about backpacking, but in your day-to-day life, you know. Just let me know, and I see you for another video. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and take care. Bye.